This man went to war for Nigeria. He came back and bought his own boots. Let me say that again. A soldier, a man carrying a gun in a war zone, had to use his own money to buy the boots on its feet. And that's not even the worst part. His name is Soja Boy. He sat down on the HonestBunch podcast recently and just talked. No script, no PR, just a real soldier telling real people what is actually happening inside the Nigerian army. And the things he said, I need you to hear them, because this is not just gist. This is somebody's life. So let's break it down from the beginning. First thing he said, his salary 109,000 naira per month. Now, I know some people will hear 109,000 and think, okay, that's not terrible. But hold on, let me tell you the full story before you make up your mind. That 109,000 naira salary, it only started February 2024 to be exact. Before that, according to what Soja Boy said, he was earning 51,000 naira plus a 20,000 naira allowance on top, so 71k in total. That's what they were paying this man to stand in front of danger every single day. 71,000 naira in this Nigeria with this economy. I don't even know what to think about what that felt like. And when they finally increased it, they took it to 109,000 naira, which sounds like progress until you remember what 100,000 naira can actually buy in Nigeria right now. That money can't even buy a bag of rice. It can't cater for your transport before you just notice that the money has finished. But here is where it gets interesting. The salary is not even the main gist. The main gist is what they are not saying, providing for this soldier. Soja Boy said, listen carefully. He said they do not give soldiers their uniform. Not sometimes they forget, not there are delays. He said they do not give them uniforms at all. So where does the uniform come from? Their own pockets. A full military uniform costs 55,000 naira. The boot costs 60,000 naira. That is 115,000 naira just to look like a soldier, which is actually more than the man's entire monthly salary. And it doesn't stop there. The helmets, they buy it themselves. The bulletproof vest, they buy it themselves. Now wait, this is the part people are not talking about. A bulletproof vest, the thing that is literally supposed to stop bullets from entering your body while you are in a war zone. These men are going into their own pockets to pay for that. I need someone to explain this to me, because I'm genuinely struggling to understand how this is okay. If you were this soldier, if this was your life, what will you do? Would you still show up every day? Comment and tell me, because I honestly want to know how people are thinking about this. But it didn't stop there. Soja Boy said something that almost sounds funny until you realize how serious it is. He said sometimes the military does actually provide helmets and bulletproof vests to soldier, but only when something big is happening. A governor is visiting, there is an official event, cameras are coming. That's when they bring out the gear. They dress the soldier up, making everything look proper, make it look like the boys are well taken care of. And the moment the visit is over, they collect everything back. His words, not mine. He called it eye service. Let's be honest for a second. If that is true, and this man said it from his own mouth on a podcast for the whole wide world to hear, then what are we really doing? Who is the performance for? Because it's clearly not for the soldiers. Is this the kind of treatment someone who is willing to die for this country deserves? Tell me what you think. Drop it in the comments. And this is where everything changed for me in this story. Soja Boy talked about his time in Maiduguri. If you don't know Maiduguri, it is in the northeast of Nigeria. It's been one of the most dangerous places in the country for years because of the Boko Haram insurgency. People have lost their lives there entire communities have been destroyed. That's where they sent him. And when they sent him, they told him it will be 2 years, just 2 years, and then he will come back. He stayed for 4 years and 9 months, nearly 5 years, in a place like that, based on a promise that nobody kept. And then quietly, with no drama at all, he said, I lost my friend. Just like that. Not a colleague, not a fellow soldier, his friend, someone he knew, someone he probably talked to every day out there in Maiduguri, gone. And I sat with that for a moment, because I think we know around the world sacrifice too easily. Say soldiers sacrifice for the country, but we don't really stop to think about what the word actually means. It means this: a man far from home, eating whatever he can, wearing the boots he paid for himself, watching his friend die, and staying nearly 5 years when they told him to. That is what sacrifice actually looks like. So my question is, does this country match that sacrifice? Does 109,000 naira match that? Does buying your own bulletproof vest match that? Who is responsible for fixing this? The government, the military leadership, or have we all just accepted that this is how things are? Talk to me in the comments, because there is a thing that bothers me the most. Soja Boy is not the first person to say this. This is not breaking news in the sense that nobody knew. People have been wishing about the conditions in the Nigerian military for a long time. But when a soldier sits down, looks into a camera and sees it himself with his own name and his own face, that is different. That takes courage, because he didn't have to say anything. He could have kept quiet like a lot of them do, but he spoke, and now we've heard it. So what do you think we do with it? Do we share it so more people know? Do we ask our leaders to respond? Or do we watch this video, shake our heads, and move on to the next thing? The choice is yours. If you like this kind of breakdown, where we dig into real stories that actually matter, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do this every day. Real news, real talk, no fluff. And I'll leave you with this. A soldier bought his own boots, bought his own uniform, buried his friend in a war zone, spent nearly 5 years away from home on a 2-year promise, and earned 109,000 naira for all of it. My question for you is this: if it was your brother, your son, your husband, would you be okay with this? Comment below. Say anything. Just say something, because silence is the reason nothing changes.